Hey there, Dr. Mamina here, and today we're going to talk about something we all go through and something we try our best to prevent. I see you guys asking about it all the time in my comments, so I figured I'd do a deep dive into the topic and share some of my favorite products. So today we're getting into aging and all my favorite anti-aging skincare routines and products based on your age range. We all know it's part of life, but understanding what's going on beneath the surface can actually help us age more gracefully. So let's start by addressing the most common causes and factors that lead to aging. First up, there are some overarching common factors that we all most likely encounter. One is that our collagen production slows down and we also get more collagen breakdown as we get older. And so our skin can then become less firm, more wrinkled, and more saggy. Our blood vessels also become more weak from less collagen. So from that, you'll see increased bruising, especially on the forearms. Another factor is that our skin's natural exfoliation process starts to slack off, which then leads to a buildup of dead skin cells, and this can appear as a more dull complexion. We also notice that the moisture and hydration in the dermis and epidermis decreases, and our skin also gets thinner. These changes can make the skin look more crepey with fine lines. And lastly, our sebaceous glands become less active, making our skin more dry. All fun signs of aging. But along with these more common or natural causes of aging, there are also environmental and lifestyle causes that can accelerate aging. So let's get into the different environmental factors first. So environmental stressors create something called free radicals or unstable molecules, and these wreak havoc on our skin and collagen. So causes of free radical formation include things like pollution, smoking, UV radiation, sun exposure. All of these contribute to aging, as well as your diet, such as eating higher amounts of processed sugar and processed oils. These environmental triggers can then increase inflammatory signals in your body, leading to further collagen breakdown. The biggest stressor on the skin is sun exposure. So sun protection is so important, ideally starting at a young age. And I recommend applying sunscreen with a minimum of SPF 30 on a daily basis to your face, ears, neck, and tops of your hands. On days when you're outside longer or you're exposing more skin, always remember to reapply at least every 2 hours and incorporate sun protective clothing and hats. And when it comes to SPF, more is more actually. So when you're outside for prolonged periods of time, you may also want to consider an SPF 50 or higher. Another factor that you can have some control over is your diet. So as it turns out, it can play a huge role in your skin health, and more on that in this video if you'd like to check it out. But specifically, processed sugars and refined carbs, things like Twinkies and Pop-Tarts. Processed sugars have been associated with accelerated wrinkle production because of the way they break down collagen. They do this through the production of something called advanced glycation end products, or AGE. Processed oils are also a big no, especially when cooked at a really high heat. So for example, eating fried foods. When it comes to what to eat, I think it's hard to recommend a specific set diet, but I do just recommend in general a well-balanced diet that's full of antioxidants, fruits, vegetables, as well as healthy fats, which can be really important for overall hormonal health and aging. And then the last group are lifestyle causes like stress, sleep, and exercise. Stress can affect your hormones and can also increase inflammatory signals, leading to premature aging. So finding the ways to mitigate that is really important. But more on that in my stress and skincare video. A lack of sleep can also age your skin because your skin needs to rest as well as actively rejuvenate at night. It's also really important to be active and to challenge your muscles and bones with weight-bearing exercises as well as just regular daily movement. I also have a video that goes into more detail on the effects of sleep on your skin if you want to check that out after. But now let's get into the stuff that you're really here for, and that's my recommended anti-aging skincare routine and favorite ingredients to look for in your products. So my go-to skincare recommendation, no matter what your age, is to use a cleanser, a moisturizer, and of course, sunscreen. And I'll link all my favorites for anti-aging in the description. A cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen are of course a very generic and basic skincare routine, but those should at least be your bare minimum. So along with those, I also love targeted anti-aging ingredients, things like retinoids, such as retinol or Retin-A, antioxidants like vitamin C, resveratrol, green tea, niacinamide, as well as exfoliants, things like glycolic acid or lactic acid. And then there's collagen signaling molecules like peptides and growth factors. And then there are things like DNA repair enzymes and hormone replacement like topical estrogen or estrogen mimicking molecules like MEP technology. But let's get into my recommended skincare for your specific age group. So we've already established that a basic routine includes cleansing, moisturizing, and using sunscreen. But now for 20-year-olds, I do recommend adding in a retinoid and an antioxidant, so like a vitamin C serum. I love the SkinCeutical C Ferulic and the Revision Skincare C Plus Correcting Complex, the 30%. Those can be kind of pricey, so if you want a more budget-friendly vitamin C, I really like the Vichy Vitamin C Serum as well as the CeraVe Skin Renewing Vitamin C Serum. So retinoids can include over-the-counter retinols as well as prescription retinoids like Retin-A or tretinoin. If you're new to retinoids, I'm including my favorite beginner retinoids in the description box below. So when incorporating a retinoid and an antioxidant into your routine, I recommend that you first cleanse in the morning, then you're gonna follow that with a vitamin C serum, and then follow that with a moisturizing sunscreen. And then at night, after you cleanse, apply your retinoid and then moisturize. When you hit your 30s, you may start to notice like darker circles and lines around the eyes. So I would consider adding in an eye cream. I would also incorporate regular exfoliation since your skin cell turnover is starting to decrease and they may need a little extra help. By having regular skin cell turnover, you can keep your complexion bright and even. Another ingredient that I'm a fan of are peptides. So these are building blocks of collagen, and these can also further stimulate collagen production and hydration. So you'll follow the same routine as mentioned for your 20s, but this time you're gonna add in an eye cream. I would add it after your vitamin C during the day, and then apply the same eye cream after you wash your face at night. Some of my favorite eye creams include the SkinCeuticals AGE Eye Complex, the Revision Skincare DEJ Eye Cream, the Rock Derm Correction Dual Eye Cream, and the Replenix Brightening Eye Cream. And then at night, after your retinoid, I would recommend using a moisturizer that contains peptides like the Elastin Restorative Skin Complex, as well as the Revision Skincare DEJ Face Cream, or the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. You can also exfoliate 1 to 3 nights per week with something like the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel Pads or the Neostrata Resurface Smooth Surface Glycolic Peel. And you could use this as an alternative to your retinoids, or you can alternate between an exfoliating product and a retinoid. And you can find all these products and more at the link below. And then once you're in your 40s, in addition to everything that's already been mentioned, you may want to consider adding in DNA repair enzymes. DNA repair enzymes are exactly what the name states. These are enzymes that repair the DNA damage that our skin gets from the sun. You can actually use them sooner than your 40s, but as we get older, our repair mechanisms start to weaken, so incorporating some extra help can definitely make a difference. Some of my favorite products with the DNA repair enzymes include the Neova DNA Total Repair or their DNA Damage Control Silk Sheer 2.0 SPF 40 sunscreen, as well as the Isden Aerofotona Actinica sunscreen. DNA repair enzymes and sunscreens are such an easy way to incorporate them into your routine. And last but not least, when you are in your 50s or above, at this age, your skin may be dealing with more dryness. So you may want to consider a heavier moisturizer, both in the morning and the evening. Additionally, you may not be able to be as aggressive with your retinoids and exfoliation. I think it's still important to incorporate those products into your routine, but you may have to back off somewhat on the strengths of those products. Another alternative to retinoids are growth factors. You can also use them alongside retinoids too, but these are signaling molecules that can help increase collagen production like retinoids can, but they aren't as irritating to the skin like retinoids might be. Some of my favorite growth factors are the Skin Medica TNS Advanced Plus Serum, the BioPel Tensage Intensive 40 or 50, and the NeoCutis, there's the Bio Serum or the Bio Cream. You'll want to apply your growth factor serum as the first step after you wash your face in both the morning and the evening. Another thing that happens during this time for many women is menopause. So with that, estrogen levels are dropping, and estrogen, as we all know, plays a huge role in our skin health, including hydration, epidermal thickness, skin firmness. Fortunately, there are some postmenopausal creams that incorporate ingredients to really plump and firm the skin. I really like the Vichy, their Neova Dial line. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but they have a serum. They also have a post or perimenopause cream. I'm also a huge fan of the brand Emapel. They use this special ingredient, it's called MEP technology, and this is so cool. It mimics the effects of estrogen, but non-hormonally. And I really like their night cream, which also has a retinol. Again, all of these products and more will be linked in the description. I hope you found this video on anti-aging tips and my favorite products to be helpful. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about skincare and aging, be sure to download my free gift, my top 5 skincare favorites. And remember to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel to start your holistic wellness journey for your mind, body, and skin. Thanks for watching.